sure that the fans, their immediate reaction isn't, oh, they're tanking. They've given up this season for, which could have been a playoff season for who knows what the future, especially with these picks, kind of having some flexibility of what you'll get.
Right. Well, I think you have to be careful about what you perceive will happen the rest of this year, because you just don't know. And the reality is that we still have some really good basketball players in that locker room down the hall, and some very competitive guys. And we also have a coach who prepares our team daily better than any coach in the NBA. I think sometimes, earlier this year, Toronto made a deal, and everybody made the assumption that they were going to be worse as a basketball team. They're better. So, you have to be careful about what you perceive it to be. Our guys would still compete, and having played, I've never met a guy as a player that goes out there and doesn't play to win. And our guys are going to go out and play to win. So I do think our fan base, they come out to watch. They come out to watch the Chicago Bulls because they're, for the most part, you have loyal fans that support their team, their city, and our guys are. We've talked so much about the character of our guys that we've tried to bring in over the years, and the fact that they will play the way that our city embraces. So I don't expect it to be any different. There's obviously challenges. We've taken a tremendous player off our roster, and with that comes challenges. But it will give. Jimmy Butler is in a year where he needs to continue to grow, and he will get that opportunity. Tony Snell is a young player that we drafted who will now get significant minutes, and we will find out more about him, and he will find out a lot about himself as a basketball player. These things can help you in the future. So and we have Mike Dunleavy, who has proven to he's finding his rhythm as a player. So I would never ever discount what our basketball team will do this year. You can't make those assumptions, and none of us would ever ask our players to do anything less than go out and compete and play hard every night.
John, still, given all this, isn't it a signal that you are rebuilding the team?
Rebuilding is a word that it's not a word that you use when you have players like Joakim Noah on your team, and you still have Derrick Rose, who we fully expect to come back healthy. You don't rebuild when you have a coach like Tom. We're going in a different direction. As I said before, when Derrick got hurt and we knew he was out for the entire year, we had to look at things more broadly. I think that is a legitimate way of going about it. We didn't come to that conclusion the day he got hurt, but over time, over these last 6 weeks or so, things start to make sense, and I believe that was the right way to look at it. And like I said, we did make an attempt to sign Lou and to keep him here because, again, we value him. But and he had the right to say no, and he did, and that's good for him. If he gets out of this what he wants, and that's great for him. We don't wish anything against him at all. So. But rebuilding is a word that you really have to be careful with. You really do. And especially when you have guys that care in that locker room and that have won a lot of basketball games for you. So is the challenge greater? No question. And is it, I'm not sitting up here saying that it's easy or anything like that, but what we've done in the long run is we've given ourselves an opportunity going forward to create flexibility and to put together a complete roster with depth and with again with the idea of guys that complement Derrick and play well with Derrick, and that's our challenge going forward. But we're looking forward to it.
John,